I'm 23 years old. I'm working with Amazon. When I was admitted in an intermediate school, there were 2000 men around me, and I started thinking different. I felt I'm very different or unique from the rest of the world because my feelings were different from what they were having. And I started researching about my feelings because there was no proper education, neither there was no one to tell me about my feelings or what I'm going through because there was no one to share with me. I started asking to people about it, and what I got at the end is about negative thoughts about my feelings or negative vibes that I am something different. But I did not stop. I started researching more and more, and I reached out to many people, and then I realized that I am a gay. I am Anil Kohli. I'm an introvert, and I was discriminated before, and it made me to feel very scared to meet people, and I was feeling that I couldn't get any like-minded people to share my feelings or to share my thoughts, what I'm going through or what I'm feeling. Then I was released from the four walls and I was forced to do engineering, wherein I had to meet many people. As I said, I'm an introvert. I couldn't talk to anyone because I was discriminated being a gay. And then I realized something, that it's time to step out and have to speak to people. I have to try to find like-minded people if I can get. Then I started socializing myself, hiding my face. It's because I don't want to spoil something suddenly in my life. Then I started speaking to few people in social media. Then I found a person where I was not only attracted towards him but also felt very comfortable. But we have not seen together. We have not seen our faces yet. But still, our chat conversations were going for more than 6 to 8 months without seeing each other. And then I realized that there are many like-minded people like this. It is neither a choice nor a mental disorder. It's just a feeling. It's just a love towards a person, irrespective of a gender. June 14, 2014, a day which changed my life because the person whom I met online have fixed the day. And finally we met, and I realized that he can be my better half. And fortunately, I got a surprise from him, that he accepted my love on his birthday, and that was wonderful. It is a feeling of love, irrespective of gender, sexuality and everything. Finally, we realized that we are made for each other, and we started discovering about this. And one fine day, we sat together and we started normal talk about the community. And when I spoke to him about an LGBT community events happening in Hyderabad, but I was so scared to attend an event, he asked me, why don't we give a try for this? Why don't we attend it and discover about it, what happens? And then I accepted, and we attended the first event in Hyderabad, the Pride of Hyderabad. It was amazing feeling because it was not only both of us, but it was more than 300-400 people walking with you on the main road with the Pride, LGBT Pride, like-minded people with whom you can be like who you are, with whom you are comfortable with whom you can proudly say, I am gay, that's okay. And then, after a few days, we were given a chance to organize and lead the queer events in Hyderabad. We started working with different people like bisexuals, gays, transgenders, lesbians, asexuals, autosexuals, like whatnot, like many sexualities in one umbrella called queer. And we, day by day, we started discovering about the community, and we started working for the community, by the community, to the community. But as we all know, every community has positivity and negativity. I was not aware about the negativity which is following me, which has taken away my chance to open up to my parents about my sexuality, and has already portrayed it in a very negative way to affect my life very badly in future. And when I realized my own community members have taken this chance to portray me and my sexuality and my relationship with the boy in a negative way, and when I was questioned by my father about me being a gay is going to wear a sari like a transgender, and to my surprise, no one over here, at least my parents, were not aware what is the difference between a gay and a transgender. And when I came out to few people, and I realized 90% of the people doesn't know anything about LGBT terms, anything about a gay and a boy or a transgender. Everyone thinks that gay means a transgender or the person who wears a sari, but it's not. There is a lot of difference between both the terms. And when my parents have consulted psychiatrist, I was prescribed to get admitted in the hospital. And to my surprise, I was told that I will be changed to straight within 3 to 4 days for 2 lakh rupees. And I have to sign a legal document, and I was not at all ready for this. And I was asked to strip my clothes near a doctor to check whether my private parts are grown properly or not. And I had to do that because I was forced to do that. I was house arrested. What not has been done with me? I was losing myself. I thought to suicide, but someone who is already with me, and I cannot leave him alone in this world. A weird world who doesn't know difference between gender equality. There are many people who suicide just because they cannot come out to their parents and they cannot go and marry a girl. Because a gay marrying a girl is something like spoiling 2 different lives of 2 different families, which should not be happening. But it is happening still in India. Then I decided it's time for me to run away from this home, to start a new life with my better half. And then I have taken a dare step to run away from home at midnight, 1 o'clock, without having anything in hand, but just having a hope and love. Positivity always will be there with you. We got a support from the community, and then we started leading a new life, working as activists in Hyderabad. We decided to explore different things at different places, to meet different people in different places. As I said before, I have attended Hyderabad Pride. We thought of trying out different cities, and we went to Bangalore Pride, Chennai Pride, Delhi Pride, and we have seen n number of supporters, lot of acceptance. and there will be no people who will be judging you in the community. And there is a lot of awareness programs over there, and we have seen a lot of difference between the cities. Like, we have much acceptance over there, and why don't we have it here? And then we have decided, let's meet people in Hyderabad, let's explore things, let's understand why it is not happening, why there is a lot of difference between Hyderabad and Bangalore, or Hyderabad or Chennai, or Hyderabad or Delhi, and then to do things where we can achieve something which we were lacking behind. And then we started discussing things with transgenders, bisexuals, lesbians, gays, etc. And then we discovered that there's a communication gap between the sexualities within the community, where we were trying to bring out things and build up a bridge between each other so that we can work together to make a successful things over here, and to bring awareness programs, because it is very important. Like, Mumbai has parent support. A parents group itself is there to support the LGBT community over there, which we do not have. When a child or a gay is coming out to their parents, and when the parents wants to meet anyone, who will be a proper person to talk to parents? A parent will be the obvious proper person to speak to other parent, to make them understand or to make them feel that it is nothing wrong, it is just a feeling, or it is just a love towards same gender, and that is nowhere wrong. We were lacking behind that. We thought of starting new things. Then we have approached many people. We have got a lot of feedbacks, suggestions, warnings, many things, what not. And we have tried to implement few things, and we have successfully achieved few things by a foundation called Mobbera, which is registered under Telangana government as a non-profitable organization. We have conducted many awareness programs like flash mob, like Kua hugs, by conducting cultural activities, also bringing the awareness in the community. And also, we should add a value that we need to make something productive out of this. And then we have decided to help to people come out to the parents, and also they need to accept themselves first. And what the main thing, being a gay or a lesbian or a transgender, first thing is you need to accept yourself. And another main thing is you no need to come out every time. It is not mandatory to come out. Do straights come out that I'm straight? No. Then why do we have to come out? Create that space. I mean, if you come out, see, I was not given a chance to come out to my parents. I could have done it in a positive way. But not every person can do it in a positive way, and even though you're positive, a negative thing can happen that might affect you badly. So it is not mandatory to come out every time, but it is mandatory to bring out some awareness, to create a space for an LGBT friendly environmental space where you are living around, which is very important. And that is what we are working with. This Mobbera Foundation, we have different chapters within the foundation. It's not, as I said, it's not only about LGBT community. We have a chapter called Benefaction Club Hyderabad, which works for orphanages, old age homes, cancer affected and HIV affected children. Started doing events, providing basic stuff, clothes, food, etc. And we are planning to do more events for the LGBT community, and also through Benefaction Club to the society. Hereby I request everyone, if you come to know any of your friend or relative is a gay, please do not panic. Understand them. Provide some space where they can feel comfortable and live like who they are. And try to accept them by researching about this, because life of a queer person is not easy in a world filled with stereotypes.